Welcome to the channel, guys. Let's do a wrist check. I've got on the 116710LN today, the GMT Master 2 in black, discontinued. And I'm really excited because we have a box to unbox here from Exquisite Timepieces, and I know what's in here. And because I know what's in here, I know I'm gonna be parting with money pretty soon because we have two iconic watches. One of the most iconic watches that you can buy. So let's make this pretty here. Zoom in a little bit and let me show you what's in the box. So Speedmaster. We are doing Speedmaster videos here on the channel. This one is the Hesalite version. You can see it's got all the stickers, all the wrappings. It is a brand new watch. Here's the case back here. Here is the clasp. One thing I would love Omega to start doing is doing the micro adjustment system on their clasps. They don't do it on the Speedmaster, which is kind of a shame, but this is just a lovely watch. So we're gonna set that one down right here and take a look at what's in this side of the watch roll. And man, this is what I'm excited about. Another Speedmaster. This one is the Sapphire Sandwich. You can tell because it has a box crystal that's not dramatically domed in the center. Let's get the camera to focus there. And if you're looking at the watch straight on, you'll notice kind of a gray or smoky ring around the outside edge, the circumference of the crystal. And then obviously if you look at the back here, you'll see the movement. And there is some definite differences in the movement of the two watches. They carry different calibers, even though they are the same base. And we're gonna do comparisons between the Hesalite and the Sapphire Sandwich. And which one is a better purchase? Do you save a little bit of money and go with the original, or do you spend a bit of a premium, and what does that entail? So let me actually unwrap these and I'll give you some more first impressions. Okay, so I have removed the stickers off of at least the watch heads here, and I want to show both of them in front of the camera. The one on the right is the Hesalite. It is the more affordable of the Speedmaster Professional. Retail price is $5,350 on the 5-link bracelet there. And this one is the Sapphire Sandwich. This one carries a $1,000 premium, so retail price is $6,350. And what's the difference between the two? We kind of touched on it on the intro a little bit, but this is Hesalite, basically acrylic. You can scratch the crystal, you can mar the crystal, and let me pull it up in front of the camera, get the camera to focus. You won't see that smoky ring around the perimeter of the crystal, but it is a taller execution. This has a pretty dramatic bubble form with a lot more distortion at oblique angles. And if you look just above the handset, right in the center of the stack, you'll notice the Omega micro signature in the Hesalite crystal, which is really fun. So I know purists, they love the Hesalite. It is probably most related to the versions that the astronauts used in previous decades. And sorry, let me actually pull it up in front of the camera again and show you the case back. This has a closed case back and is overall just a really solid piece. It's a great first luxury watch for a lot of guys that love the history, the space history, the tie-in with NASA and astronauts using these watches in low Earth orbit, using them on the way to the moon from the Earth, or vice versa, using the watches on the surface of another celestial body in the heavens. It really has some fantastic history. And if you look at the design, I think it's very clean, very timeless. It was not designed specifically for NASA. It was a design that had been around long before it was used in the Gemini space program. Originally, this is a racing chronograph, but you look at the look, you look at the layout, and it's very clean, very organized, very legible, and it's easy to see why it's held up over the years and why astronauts use this as a part of their tool set or their equipment. Now I'm going to pull over the Sapphire Sandwich and hold it in front of the camera. You will definitely notice that smoky ring in the crystal, and if we hold it at an angle here, if we can keep focus, you'll see it doesn't carry the same type of distortion at oblique angles as the Hesalite does, and it will be a little thinner in overall profile or height, and I think that makes a difference. And I really do enjoy the added scratch resistance of Sapphire. It kind of hurts when you ding up the Hesalite. I have owned the Hesalite in the past, and I've just come to terms that I enjoy the Sapphire, but not just for the enhanced practicality for use in a daily driver watch, but turn the watch over and take a look at this gorgeous caliber 1863 hand wind movement. It is a Lamania based chronograph, and this is so much more special to look at through the Sapphire exhibition window than if you were to look at a base Solita or ATA 2824 or even the Rolex caliber that's in the GMT Master 2 that I'm wearing today. This has a nice level of finesse and beauty and form to it. You know, you don't see a rotor, you see the innards, you see the gear train, you see the balance oscillating, you notice the anglage on the plates, the Geneva striping, the contrast and tone from the gears to the rhodium plated elements, the Omega signature, the 18 jewels. This is so nice to see through the case back, and that's one of the reasons why there is a price disparity, because they carry the same base movement. This one is not finished to the same degree, and Omega is not going to show you it through the case back because it's not going to look as good. It will have a plastic brake for the chronograph, for the clutch, and you know, that's one of the reasons why this one costs $1,000 more, which is a pretty significant percentage of the overall retail price, is because you can see all of that extra effort that went into the finishing of the movement. And I like the Sapphire sandwich. So Nick, if you're watching this video, man, I'm gonna send you the money. You're not gonna get the Sapphire sandwich back. I was dreading this video for a little bit because I've always wanted a Speedmaster, and I have owned the Hesalite. I've borrowed the Sapphire sandwich, and so I know it has a place in my collection. And I thought I could hold out for the updated Speedmaster coming, you know, later on this year. But who knows if Omega is going to mess with it, if we're gonna get, you know, a slightly tweaked case or dial. I don't know what they're gonna do exactly outside of the upgraded movement, which I really think is great. They're going with a Metis movement. It's going to be a chronometer. It's going to be hackable. It's going to be anti-magnetic to 15,000 Gauss. So technically, it's going to be a much better movement, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it through a case back like I can see the 1863 in the Sapphire sandwich, and I'm sure it's going to be a pretty penny. Omega is going to adjust the market for the Speedmaster, and no longer can you find these for, you know, 5,000, 6,000 retail. More discounts on the secondary market very soon, guys. You might already be watching this video, you know, months into the future from when I'm filming, and these things are going for a premium. And the new versions, the updated versions, the master chronometer versions are going to be closer to 10,000 than they will be closer to 5,000 and 6,000. So I'm going to buy the Sapphire sandwich because I think it's a good move. I'm looking forward to doing it. And you know what? If I fall in love with the new one, I'm going to add the new one sometime in the future. But I'm kind of getting that FOMO, that fear of missing out with the Sapphire sandwich. So Nick, I'm going to send you some money, and I'm going to buy this one. But I will send back the Hesalite when I'm done with the reviews, the presentations. And guys, if there's something specific you would like me to cover when we do the in-depth review of each one of these, when we do the in-depth comparison, let me know. I'm more than happy to try to accommodate you. I know watching videos on YouTube about watches, it's fun, it's enjoyable, but you know, it needs to be informative, especially if you are shopping one of these watches. You want to make the right decision, and so I want to help you as best I can. Thanks for watching. Definitely reach out to my friend Nick, who is a sales associate for Exquisite Timepieces. They are the Omega authorized dealer that sent these in for presentation. I bought my Seamaster from them, and overall just a great authorized dealer. You can get a quote for a watch you're shopping for. You can get a quote for a watch you want to trade in and upgrade your daily driver. So Nick's contact information is in the description. Stay tuned for future Speedmaster content. And I really appreciate you sticking around to the end of the video today, guys. So yeah, thanks. We will see you in the next one. Sorry guys, interrupting the video real quick. I know you won't mind because I am ridiculously attractive, very handsome, very well spoken, and you won't mind this shameless plug. I've started my own Patreon group where I post my best watch content, the content I am most proud of, and it's all exclusive. You won't find it here on YouTube. My most in-depth, detailed reviews, comparisons. We talk watches. I give you brutally honest opinions. We go behind the scenes. We do watch giveaways. It really is pretty great, and I hope you would consider supporting me on Patreon. It's something I'm really proud of, and I'm trying to go full-time here talking watches. So please consider supporting me. I would love that. And again, I know I'm very attractive. You definitely don't mind the shameless plug, but that being said, let's get back to the video.